Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of doing the fuck what I want to do, doing what the fuck ever I want to do, and creating and manifesting the life that I desire at almost 40. My birthday's in 2 weeks, and I've decided it's time to do me. This morning, actually, yesterday morning, I decided I was going to start going on walks in the morning and speaking my little affirmations out loud because I'm very big into speaking life or speaking things into existence, right? Like your words are so powerful, and we often don't realize the things that we're saying. Like we often tend to say like, oh, life is hard, adulting is hard, this, it's not easy, things are expensive, like, and those things become true. If that is how you speak, that is how you live, and that is true for you. And I just choose not to speak things like that. So yesterday morning and this morning, we went on our walk. And for the first 10 minutes of the walk, I speak life into my manifestations. And I say things like, I am a happy millionaire now. And there's nothing that I have to do because I have everything that I already want. I live in a state of flow. I'm really good at manifesting. I'm so happy in my life. I have such an amazing life. Try speaking that shit into existence instead of, oh, it's so hard and I hate my job and my kids drive me crazy. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I get it. Like you have those thoughts. Like I have 4 kids. Like I get it. But just try to speak the life that you want into existence and not the life that you don't want. So that was our morning walk this morning. And I've also been just trying to be better at like I've been cleaning my car once a week. These are things that I fought so hard for so long. One, just because I don't want to do it. And 2, I would always be like, oh, when I have like my big beautiful house, like it's gonna be clean and I'm gonna have a house cleaner, and I have this picture in my head of this pristine, of course, like lived in, I have kids or whatever, but like of this perfect little life ahead of me. And I'm like, no, I gotta learn to live that perfect little life now. So I've been trying to clean my car out once a week and just picking up my house a little more. Not that my house is ever, disgusting, but like, again, we got kids, we got messes. Like, I need to clean this table. That's what I'm gonna do here in just a second. Like, just trying to stay on top of it a little more. When Brix came home last summer, Brix was born. This is Brix. He's pooping. You cool, bro? Brix was born at 25 weeks. Actually, my water had broke at 17 weeks or 16 weeks, and I was able to still keep him in till 25 weeks. And he was born 25 weeks, only 1 pound. He was born with lung disease. And we just had a whole go with him. And he was in the NICU for 6 months, came home last summer on oxygen. And I just was at a really bad place. And I probably talked about this in the first video a little bit, but I'm finally at a place, and I really all summer, it's just getting better. Like, it's getting better. It took a while, but like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I just feel really good. And like my kids are all healthy. Brix is thriving. He'll be 2 in January. You would never know he has lung disease. Actually, he's got bronchopulmonary dysplasia is what it's called. And it's when he was born, his lungs were just completely non-functioning. He was on a ventilator for over 3 months. And but they say that usually kids with bronchopulmonary dysplasia, BPD, grow out of it by like age 3. So we're on the up and up. Like, he's so fucking good. It's a true fucking miracle. I'll go into more of that if you guys are interested in that. I feel like I've told the story 10 million times, but I will continue to tell his story. But yeah, I'm at a really good place. I'm excited to be 40. It's probably why I talk about it all the time. I feel like Khloe Kardashian. Like, she's always like, yes, like so fucking ready for chapter 40. That poor girl, her 30s were rough as fuck. And like, that's just how I feel. Like, 40 is going to be fucking fabulous. My mom had me when she was 20. So we're 20 years apart. And I remember like when my mom turned 40. So I was 20 when my mom turned 40. And I just remember thinking like, oh, that's old. Like, ooh, I don't feel old. Like, and then people will be like, oh, your body and this, that, or the other. Like, I've gone through that a little bit, but again, I just really think it's what you speak into existence. If you constantly are having conversations with people like, oh, I'm getting old and like this hurts and this hurts and like, yeah, when you live in that mindset, absolutely, that's what you're going to get. Like, I just choose not to speak those things into the universe, into existence. Like, God, your words are powerful. I wish more people knew how powerful they truly were. I think so oftentimes, especially like in religion, people just put it all on God and like, oh, let go, let God. And they pray and they pray. And it's like, yes, of course, God is, I believe in God. Like, God is the creator of all, but like, God created you in the image of himself. You are so fucking powerful. And I could go on a whole spiritual lesson about that because it's so, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, if you knew how fucking powerful you were, you would stop saying the shit. 90% of the shit you say, you would stop saying it. So if that's a lesson for today, it's be cognizant of the words that you're speaking. You can't always control the thoughts that come into your mind, but you can control the words that come out of your mouth. My kids get so fucking annoyed with me because they're like, oh my gosh, Mom, shut up. Because I'm always like, they'll say something and I'm like, oh no, don't say that. Like, don't speak that into existence, or let's say it this way. And they just like roll their eyes at me, but they're actually slowly picking up on it. It's just, I live my life. It's like your kids are going to, however you live, whatever your actions are, like your kids are going to slowly pick that up and, start to live that way too. Like if you're a smoker, 9 times out of 10, your kids are going to be a smoker. Not always, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see them say, and like I'll see like my 6-year-old like taking deep breaths when he gets frustrated. Sometimes he does that because sometimes he's a little, you know what? I'm not going to say the word. Well, I wasn't going to really say a bad word. I was just going to say crazy, but I'm not going to speak that into existence. So, like I talked about in the first video, I have decided I'm going to go all in on being an influencer. I am an influencer. Let's try to adjust you. I'm going to wash this mirror over here. This is part of my influencing era. Trying to find a place to take good pictures. Like, I don't understand. Lighting is just such a hard thing. And I know I do hair, so like I totally get the importance of lighting, but my house just doesn't have great light. And see, listen to me speaking that into existence. My house doesn't have great light. My house has wonderful light. I take amazing pictures here. If y'all follow me, you're going to be so fucking sick of me. I'm telling you, though, you should follow because I swear on everything. I promise you, I will create and manifest every fucking thing that I want. And that's why I'm doing these diaries, so I can teach you along the way. Like I said, I already wrote a book about it. You can find that in the description. Here's the thing of it, though. I wrote a book, and then I so often would find myself not living by the things that I wrote in the book. Like, I know this shit works and to be true. Like, I manifested this child. Like, I could go into detail about all the energy healing that I did and all of my intuitive hits. Like, I can fucking manifest. And I know the things that you need to do to live in that state of flow. And I find myself getting stuck in like the old paradigm, the old mindset, the old limiting beliefs. What are you doing? Bah. So I find myself getting stuck there, and I'm like, I'm done doing this. Like, I'm done playing this game, and I'm gonna fucking do everything that I set out to do. Period. Oh, it is that. What is that? So, yeah, that's why I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. Like, watch me do the damn thing. Because I promise you, Brixie Bricks, say my mama will do it. Don't knock that mirror over. Are you guys watching him? Can you keep an eye on him for me? Hey, sir. Do mama just clean that mirror and you getting little hands on it? Who is that? Is that baby Brixie? Brixie, can you show him what you do? Here. Ready? Mama, show him. Say, abracadabra, you're a duck. What's a duck do? Quack, quack, quack. Good job. Abracadabra, you're a bunny. Hop. Say it again. Hop, hop. Can you say hop, hop? Hop. Good job. Okay, bye. Did you poo-poo? Are you going to throw a ball at me? Bye-bye, ball. Okay, those are my thoughts for the moment. Maybe we'll jump back on later today. Who knows what you're going to get? Day 3 of creating life that I want and deserve. I'm out on a walk with the baby, so it's hard to hold my phone like this because I don't have a mouse. So you guys, if you don't know by now, you're just getting raw, unedited, unaesthetic shit from me because that's who the fuck I am. A little bit of news on the influencer front. So I have gone full swing on content creation and wanting to be, or becoming, I should say, an influencer. I have teamed up with a jewelry company, Slide Jewelry, and they are going to send me a monthly box, and I'll be promoting their jewelry line. So that's exciting. So they send me free jewelry every month. So it's not a paid collab, but I get free jewelry. So that's cool. Missy, need help? Also, I wrote a book, and I 2 weeks ago, I think, put it on, it's available on TikTok Shop. So prior, it had been just available through the website, my Shopify site. And actually, the actual website, selfishafenergy.com, is just being finished up. And there is the book and the ebook and a community. But anyways, so a couple weeks ago, I put it for sale on TikTok Shop. And I sold, last week, 2 copies. And then the other day, I sold 3 copies in one day. So that's exciting. We're slowly picking up the pace on that. So I was listening to a podcast the other day. I listened, David Guillaume is his name. He is the co-founder of Mary Ruth Organics. So Mary Ruth was his now ex-wife, and they run the company together. If you don't know Mary Ruth Organics, I think they did like 500 million last year, like super. It's like the number one supplement company. And he also has been teaching Kabbalah for, I don't even know, 30 years or some shit like that. So I have been studying Kabbalah through him. Kabbalah is a spiritual teaching. It is not a religion. So it's like you can be any religion and still study Kabbalah. It just enhances everything. But I was listening to his podcast yesterday, and he was talking about this with this guy, and the guy was like a entrepreneur, and he's like, I'm doing all the things, like, but the money's just not coming in. Like, what's holding me back? And they learned that they were like talking through, and he had a limiting belief around money, that because when his when he was younger, his dad actually, I think, did really well, but he was gone all the time. And I think he was an alcoholic and an addict too. But anyway, so he subconsciously connected those money and those two things together. Like if he made money, he'd be away from his family and he'd be an addict and whatever else. And I've thought about this many times. What are you doing? Are you talking? I've thought about this many times, and I know it's probably a block that I have in abundance, but I've been working through. But when growing up, we didn't have a lot. My stepdad was an entrepreneur, and he would get like bigger sums of money through his business, and then would just like blow right through it. And I remember my mom was on food stamps, and like our water being turned off, and things like that. And then when I was in like junior high school is when his business really started to take off and do really well. And it almost was like the more money that they made, the more toxic their relationship became, and the more unsafe the house. I never probably did feel unsafe, but it just was, it didn't feel good. Like I equated, the doing well financially to chaos, and probably to addiction as well, and abuse, and all of that jazz. So I like subconsciously connected those two things. And it's like I subconsciously think that if I have or in a position to receive large sums of money, that somehow it would be unsafe for me. And also, my stepdad was a huge workaholic, and he hustled so hard, and he was always in a bad mood. Like his work just consumed him. And even still, like my little brother's taking over the business, and it does so well. The business does so well, but it's stress. I mean, it's stress, and it's hustle, and it doesn't feel good. Like, I can only speak from what I see, but it's not, yeah, it might feel good to have all that money and spend it, but like ultimately it just doesn't feel good. We want money, we want material things because of how we think it's going to make us feel. When the reality, sir, uh-oh, that's not an uh-oh, you did that on purpose. Say hi. One gink? You about drank it all. Where's your pass? Please tell me you didn't throw your passy and I missed it. Where's your passy? Oh no, we lost a pap. Great, now we have to backtrack. Okay, hold on. Here's another graham cracker, and we'll go find your passy. I have to backtrack. Bless it. I hate when this happens. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so now we're looking for a passy. Ultimately, we want the money, we want the things because of how we think it's going to make us feel. And it's how many times have we heard the story of like millionaires, billionaires, rich people who are so unhappy in their lives, and like we still are like, yeah, but like that won't happen to me. Like if I get rich, if I had a boat, if I could take the vacations. And I'm not saying that it doesn't bring happiness and joy, but if you're not truly happy and fulfilled inside, without the things, you're not, it's not sustainable. Like it's not, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought again. I'm looking for this passy. Yeah, it's just not really what it's all cracked up to be, because like I've seen it firsthand, and I think because of that I have subconsciously blocked it for my life, all of my life. Like don't get me wrong, like I do fine. I do not want for anything. My kids do not want for anything. But of course, I I want it all. I want a financial freedom and I want all the things. But I'm working so hard at obtaining them from a good place, from a happy and whole place already. Like I have a really hard time doing things that don't feel good and that don't fill me up. Like if I get into a place where like I'm feeling like, oh, I really need to post a video, I really need to make an ad campaign for the book, and if I'm feeling like it's what I should do from a place of like, because I want more money or whatever, like I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I am wholeheartedly in a belief system of there's nothing that you need to do. Like the universe will provide all of your fucking desires if you live in a place of happy, whole contentment. If you continually work on raising your vibration to meet your manifestation in the spot that it is, like it's all frequency, it's all energy. Like just like I said with like my stepdad's company, like he worked his ass off to get where he is financially. And from the outside looking in, it's all fucking great. But I can tell you, he's not a happy man. Like, I don't think he even realizes how unhappy he is. And like the things, to me, the things don't matter if I can't be happy, if I can't be the version of myself that my kids need of me, if I can't enjoy all of my life, all of the things, like if I can't live in a place of wholeness, then I truly don't want it. Yeah, so I think it's really important to just learn to raise your vibration to match the frequency instead of just working hustle, 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 grind, grind, grind. Like, some people love that. Like, some people thrive off that, and that really does make them happy. So I'm not saying that my way is for everybody, but like the point is just discovering who you truly are authentically and living that way. Like living your, I believe that authenticity is the highest vibrational frequency. So when you live from that state, you are meeting all of your manifestations in that frequency. You are meeting, and you are ultimately teaching other people to live from their authenticity. Like your aura just becomes magnetic bricks. Where in the Sam Hill did you throw your passy? Did you leave it in the garage before we even left the house? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, we're throwing a fit. Well, we might have to cut the walk short because he's not having it. So anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up for the day. I love you guys so much. Yeah, that's all.